Hey, wonderfuls. You all know about Vanderpump Rules, another show that is all the talk. Yes, it's all the talk again because of another inconsiderate person who decides that they're going to think of no one but themselves and cheat on their partner. You all know that after 9 years, Tom Sandoval and Ariana called it quits. Yes, in March of this year, Ariana had discovered that Tom cheated on her with their very own co-star, Raquel. Yes. Although they say now that Ariana and Tom had been having some problems, Ariana said this was a backstab and this was the final straw. Yes. She had discovered inappropriate text messages between Tom and Raquel. Yeah. It was reported that she was completely blindsided and devastated. I mean, this you all know Raquel. She's on the show. She purported to be a friend. And we know that sometimes more than not is the case. It's with people who you have around you, people who say they're your friends. So after being exposed, Mr. Tom, of course, takes to IG to give a few words. And this is what he says. I fully understand and deserve your anger towards me. But please leave my friends and family out of this. Okay, there you have it right there. See, when you decide to do the dirty deed, it impacts more than you know. It impacts others. It impacts situations. And then when there are kids involved, it definitely impacts the kids. However, in this case, thank God there are no kids involved. Now, although still living together in the $2 million house that the two purchased, I believe it was in 2019. Yeah. I mean, there you go. There you have it right there. There's another thing that's impacted by this. They bought a house together. They are still living together in that house because things just have not been resolved as far as the property is concerned. So there's one impact right there when you decide to do the dirty deed and cheat on your partner. Now, things came to a very heated and emotional confrontation in the show's final episodes of the season. And people felt Ariana's pain from all directions, from the north, south, east, and west. Because infidelity is nothing to play with. People's fragile hearts are involved, and sometimes, more often than not, physical harm is also involved. I mean, the impact of an act of, I would say, downright, you could really call it thievery. Thievery in the worst way. The person already stole the other person's heart, stole their genuine trust toward them, stole so many things from them, and then takes all of that and sort of throws it back into the person's face as if to say, this is nothing to me. Now, that's an awful thing to experience. And I know you can only go so far until you have to really let that stuff out. And that's what you all see in the picture. Ariana she went there. She had to let that out. So cheaters, before you do the dirty deed, I know this is asking a lot. But can you think about others rather than your selfish act at that particular moment? Can you think about how this one act of disregard, disrespect, and selfishness impacts someone else? Now, we also know that Tom had to admonish people when he came out and broke his silence about the allegations. We saw how he had to admonish people to leave his family and friends alone. And that's nothing to sneer at, because your infidelity strongly impacts your family, your friends, your children. As I said, if there were children involved, it impacts so many others besides you. So, in the confrontation here, Tom had the nerve to say, and I knew when this came out his mouth, this was not the thing to say. He had the nerve to say that he and Raquel had become really good friends. I'm like, boy, don't you dare. Don't you dare go there. And boy, that was the wrong thing to say, because Ariana let him have it. You all check out that preview they have on the, I believe it's on Entertainment Tonight. The tape, that's their tape, and we couldn't get that on Entertainment Tonight, or Access is on one of those entertainment shows, because she says she doesn't give one about Raquel, and that their friendship, that he calls it, is BS. And now, of course, that's quite understandable. I mean, come on, friendship, and you're going to throw a friendship. You were supposed to be Ariana's friend, Tom, and you throw another friendship up in her face and give reasoning for that being the case? Come on now. I knew the minute he gave that lame reasoning that Ariana was going to snap. Yes. It just was all wrong, man. Ariana was your friend, and now you tell her some lame excuse about you and Raquel becoming real good friends. Come on now. Man, if she had something in her hand, I'm telling you, she had to let that out. She had to let that out. So we are definitely looking forward to the final episodes of the season, because it is definitely another show that is being put into the forefront because of unfaithfulness, infidelity, disrespect, low life behavior. That's the thing that's causing all of this to be number one on the forefront of entertainment, because so many people have gone through this very thing, and somehow they're trying to find answers. But hey, the answer is not on you. The answer is on the cheater. The answer is on the lowlife, who all they had to say was, let's have a conversation. Maybe this relationship needs to do something else, before they even decided to steal from that person. Because that's what that is. That's stealing someone's heart and throwing it back in their face. So yes, this type of thing is on the forefront because there are a lot of hurting people out here. So, talk to you later, wonderfuls.